Hello friends, welcome you all. Today we are going to discuss the important concept in the financial market, that is arbitrage. In the previous lecture we were discussing about the hedging, that is important tool in the financial market to protect the profit, and in the next lecture we are going to discuss the swaps. So arbitrage is the important concept widely used in the different market, that is forex market, then stock exchanges, stock market, and in the labor market also, in the goods market also arbitrage is widely used by traders. And sometimes traders use arbitrage as a strategy, trading strategy, to earn the profit. So what is arbitrage actually? We are going to discuss. So let us discuss what is arbitrage. So in economics or finance, arbitrage is the practice of taking advantage of a price difference. So what is arbitrage? It is the practice of taking advantage of price difference between the two or more market. So striking a combination of matching deals that capitalize upon the imbalance, the profit being the difference between the market prices at which the unit is traded. Means, in a simple words, just buying at the same time, buying in the one market and selling in the other market, it is called arbitrage. So the difference between buying and selling is called arbitrage. So investor, what they do, at the same time they purchase in a market A and sell in a higher price, at a higher price in a market B. So it is the selling and buying in at the same time in the two market at the different prices. So buying at a lower price and selling in at a slightly higher price, considering the transaction cost and brokerages. And other way also traders do that, the we called it in the stock market short selling. So selling at a higher price and buy selling in one market or a market at a higher price and buying in a different market at a slightly lower price. So in this way also the arbitrage can be done. When sale happens first and buying happens after that, it is called the short selling in the stock market. Next is, we can analyze with the point that what is arbitrage. Arbitrage occurs when a security is purchased in one market and simultaneously sold in another market for a higher price. So buying and selling at the same time in the one market and selling in the other market, so it is called arbitrage. The temporary price difference of the same asset between the two markets lets trader lock in profit. So temporary price difference, ultimately, suppose if we search the price of particular company, share price of a particular company in the on the Bombay Stock Exchange, and at the same time if you search the particular company share price on the National Stock Exchange, then you will find a slight difference between the prices, but ultimately at the end of the day the two prices become equal. So that is called equilibrium. So but the difference for the temporary or for the short time, it is the opportunity for a trader to take the advantage between the different prices and make the profit. So trader frequently attempt to exploit the arbitrage opportunity by buying a stock on a foreign exchange where the share price has not yet been adjusted for the fluctuating exchange rate. So traders take the advantages uh, in a different market. So here the exchange 1 and exchange 2 indicated that the investors buy in on the one exchange and sell on the second exchange when the price difference is there and make the profit. An arbitrage trade is considered to be relatively low risk exercise. So the price fluctuations happens, but at the same time, if traders sell and buy, then the fluctuations get neutralized, and that's why it is a low risk exercise for traders. Arbitrage is a type or trade in which a security, currency, or commodity is nearly simultaneously bought and sold in a different market. So, arbitrage happens in the security market, currency market, commodity market nearly simultaneously bought and sold in the different market, and the difference minus the transaction cost is the profit of the trader. The purpose of arbitrage is to take advantage of the difference in price available for the same financial instrument being offered on different exchanges. So on the different exchanges in different market, the price for temporary period or short period is the different in the on the two exchanges and in the two markets. So that difference exploited by the traders, and they make the profit through this arbitrage strategy. Arbitrage is not only legal in the United States but is also considered useful to market, as it helps promote market efficiency and also provide liquidity for traders. So arbitrage is not only legal in the United States but in all over the world. Arbitrage happen, and it is not a illegal thing. It is a actually legal thing, because there is the temporary difference between prices exploited by the traders. It is not illegal things. So when the price difference is there on the Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange, if we consider the stock exchange, then ultimately price becomes equal, yeah, on the both the stock markets, both the exchanges. But temporarily there is the difference between the two prices, and if traders take the advantage of it, there is nothing illegal to take the advantage of the two different prices. The presence of arbitrage, where arbitrage present. So in all markets, goods markets means buying of goods in a one market, at the same time selling in the different market at the different prices, it is nothing but arbitrage. If you take the example of, if you go to the theater to see movie, then you will find that the out of the theater premises, you will find a bottle of water at some xyz rupees, and some, if we go to the movie theater, in the premises of movie theater, you will find the water bottle is we can costlier than the other market. So it is nothing but the arbitrage, but it is not perfectly arbitrage, but similar to that. Then financial market, in the financial market, in on the stock exchanges, on the forex market, you will find the presence of arbitrage. In forex exchange market also you will find arbitrage, and in labor market also you will find arbitrage. but the labor market arbitrage is somewhat different than these market. So in the labor market arbitrage is not that much easy to do, unlike the financial market. Let us discuss. Our main concern is to discuss the foreign exchange arbitrage. What is the foreign exchange arbitrage? Purchase of a currency in the monetary center where it is cheaper and selling immediately in the monetary center where it is more expensive in order to make a profit. So it is called foreign exchange arbitrage. Means purchasing currency in the monetary centers where it is cheaper and selling at the same time immediately in the monetary center where it is more expensive, and to exploit the difference between the two prices and make the profit. So it is called foreign exchange arbitrage. Profit cost of electronic transfer of currency is to be considered in the foreign exchange arbitrage. For example, if we take the example, suppose $1 is equal to 64 Indian national rupees is in Mumbai, and $1 is equal to 65 rupees in Kolkata. So the difference between 1 rupees difference is there. So at the same time purchasing the dollar on the Mumbai's financial center and selling at the Kolkata financial center, so 1 rupees gain is there. So obviously here the transaction cost is not considered. So here the difference between prices between two cities exploited, it is called arbitrage. What is the effect after doing this exercise? Equilibrium exchange rate is there. Same rate in all market becomes the exchange rate becomes equal ultimately. For example, demand and supply plays important role. So demand for US dollar increases in Mumbai market and price of that market will increase because the US dollar getting cheaper at the Mumbai market at the $1 is equal to 64 rupees. Supply of US dollar in Kolkata market increases also at the same time because the price on the Kolkata market is higher. So it will bring down the price of US dollar and the price become equal somewhere more than 64 rupees and less than 65 rupees, and price will become equal. At that equilibrium point, the arbitrage opportunity will perishes, or it will there will not be the difference between Kolkata market and Mumbai market, and arbitrage cannot be done here because the price in the two market becomes equal. Here the live trading of the forex markets I have taken, that is on the stock BSE stock exchange you will find the Wageman forex rate. The Wageman forex is the security. The price on the BSE, that is Bombay Stock Exchange, is 69.9 rupees, and on the at the same time you will find that the security market is 74.90 rupees. So it is the 1 day gap is there, it is not at the same time, but the gap of time is there, 1 day gap is there. So it is just to depict the difference between two forex. I have taken the price on the BSE and price on the NSE. So we can observe here. So here I have mentioned arbitrage example. Here the pairs on the first column have taken that is euro and US dollar, euro and Great Britain pound. The second row of the first column, euro and Great Britain pound, you will find that the price is 0.89, and the difference, if we calculate, the difference is 21. And Great Britain pound and US dollar, the difference is 0.0025. So this difference is exploited by uh, the traders. If we take the next example, that is US dollar and Japanese yen, then the difference is 0.0030. So on the two forex market, the difference here difference is observed in three pairs of the currencies, and this difference exploited by the traders. They taken advantage of this difference by the traders, and they make the profit in the foreign exchange market. So the euro and Great Britain pound, the difference here in the two market we can observe. So this difference is the profit of the traders, but the immediately buying and selling should be done. Arbitrage in stock market. So selling on the one exchange and buying on the another B exchange, the traders make the profit. So it is buying at the exchange A at the 15,900 and selling on the B exchange at the 16,000s. So the difference of 100 rupees exploited by the trader in the stock market. So here I have taken the example of Lupin share. Lupin share price on the NSE, it was the 900 rupees, and on the BSE it was the 910 rupees. The profit is the 10 rupees per share. If at the same time the if transaction cost like 900 and 910, the transaction cost will be 1 or 2 rupees. If other cost considered, stock exchange, security transaction tax, GST, etc., then it will 3 rupees overall. Gross brokerages and other cost will be 3 rupees, but 7 rupees per share trader can earn profit minus the transaction cost. So here calculation is done. 910 rupees the price on the BSE minus the price of NSE, that is 900. The 10 rupees profit is there per share. So it is the arbitrage in the stock market. We can take the example of arbitrage, more examples. Consider the following arbitrage example, that is TD Bank trades on both the Toronto Stock Exchange, it is called TSX, and the New York Stock Exchange, that is NYSE. On a given day, let's assume the stock trades for the $63.50 on the TSX and for $47 US on the NYSE. Let's further assume the exchange rate between US dollar and Canadian dollar is $1.37, meaning that 1 US dollar is equal to $1.37 Canadian dollar, where $47 US is equal to $64.39 Canadian dollar. Under this set of circumstances, a trader can purchase TD shares on the TSX for $63.50 Canadian dollar, and can simultaneously sell the same security on the New York Stock Exchange for $47 US dollar, which is the equivalent of $64.39 Canadian dollar, ultimately yielding a profit of $0.89 per share. And dollar 64 minus 64.39 minus dollar 63.50 is equal to dollar 0.89 per share. So this is the how the traders can get the profit. Beware of transaction cost. When trader or anyone is doing arbitrage, then he or she has to care about the transaction cost. If you are taking the advantage of different prices, or you are applying the arbitrage strategy, then you have to consider the transaction cost. Otherwise your profit will wipe out by the transaction cost. When completing arbitrage opportunity, it is essential to bake transaction cost into the mix, because if costs are prohibitively high, they may threaten to neutralize the gain from those trades. Case in point, in the aforementioned scenario, if the trading fee per share exceeds $0.89, the total arbitrage return would nullify those profits. So if you do not consider the transaction cost, then profit may be wiped out, or you have to pay from your own pocket. So the transaction cost is important thing to consider when arbitrage strategy you are going to apply, or trader going to apply. So I hope, friends, you understood all whatever I have told you about the arbitrage. If you have any problems or you do not understand, then let me know. You can write me, you can mail me, you can call me, you can message me, uh, and try to understand. If you have any problem, let me know. You can write your roll number and name in the comment box as your presentee. Thank you. See you in the next lecture.